Welcome to System Test 6. So, for today's system tests, I'm going to be explaining what's going to be happening in the future, and it's a really good change for this panel, and I really don't want to tell you because it's supposed to be a surprise. You can guess in the comments down below, everybody, so I'm going to make this a good test as possible, so this is going to be System Test 6. And I know I've been uploading system tests like way quickly than ever, so I will get started on viewing the devices of the system. So basically, not really much has changed to the panel except two notification appliances. I know you can't really see in the frame, but I will show that in just a minute here. So, and one thing I will tell you is I gave Zone 2 a name. I know you may saw that I gave Zone 1 a name, like Fire Alarm Test Area. That's the name I gave for Zone 1 because that's where the pull stations are going to be connected to. And for the smoke detector, I have a special surprise, guys. But I didn't get any test spray yet, but that will be later in the future. But I will still test Zone 2 with the little tiny screw to poke into that little test switch right there. So basically, a lot of that will be explained. Yeah, I know I got a glimpse of it. So I will explain to you what's on the system for today. So the devices that we're going to be doing for Zone 6 is we have my Firelight BG12L, the same pull station as usual, same as the other, same pull station as the other tests. Excuse me. Yeah, and I do have another pull station right there. My Siga pull station that I got from the building as well, along with these two Edwards devices and the Gentex Commander 3 strobe and the Integrity a horn strobe. No, excuse me, a chime strobes, not horn strobes. Sorry about that, guys. These are Integrity chime strobes. These are not horn strobes. So these are the parts that I've gotten for the building so far. So these things are not going anywhere. So, and up here we have my 2-wire i3 smoke detector. And right here we have a Wheelock device. So, now some of you may be saying, what is this thing? To answer your question, guys, this is a Wheelock chime strobe. The full model number is CH-DF1 CH-DF1-WS-24, because this is actually an older version of the chime strobe because it's also got a little bit of it's got a thicker speaker than the newer Wheelock CH-70s that have the clear LSM strobe on them that is multi-candela or fixed candela. So, and the strobe on this thing is 1.5 candela, and I do believe they use this exact same strobe as on the WST series and the Wheelock 7002T series and all that stuff. And they also use this, excuse me, they also use the strobe as the same strobe on the Wheelock EHS-DL1 in the horn strobe series. So this is a chime strobe, as you could see. It's got a thicker speaker on the back, right there. And one thing I will mention before we go on to the testing, and right here we have my System Sensor mass strobe, and it's got, the model number is SS12LO, and this is an outdoor device, and the strobe is pretty much the same brightness as this because these are both 1.5 candela, but this strobe has a little more of a sleek design to them, like a little bit of a sleek, and the strobe right there is more like cubed and all that, pretty much. Okay, let's get started with the test. And I will mention, guys, this chime strobe acts a little bit different, and I will show you what it does in just a second. So I will show you how this chime strobe acts, but it will sound normal. Trust me, guys, it will sound normal. But it does something at the very beginning, and I'm not sure what it exactly by it's caused by. But let's just find out, and we're gonna pull it. 3, 2, 1. As you could see before, it's sounding like normal, so after it does that weird thing, so it does that for like 15 to 20 seconds before it goes fully into chiming. I'm not sure why. I think it has something to do with the chime strobe's age. I think it has something to do with its age, because this thing is old and it was probably been installed on the system for a very long time, like probably 26 years, I believe. We're gonna go ahead and silence here. Okay, so there you guys go. I know it does sound really weird sometimes, because it does that long polarized sound for at least like 15 to 20 seconds before it goes fully into chime. I'm not exactly sure what causes that. I'm not sure if that is some malfunction of the chime module, but I'm not too worried about it. But it works just fine, guys. So this is my first time testing a real Wheelock chime strobe on camera, guys. So this is basically my fully functional chime strobe for now. So that is made by Wheelock, and this device is pretty old. It's kind of rare. It is kind of a rare chime strobe, because this unit was made in the 37th week of 1992, which is a pretty old device. So this device is about it's about like about 30 years old, I think it is. So from 1992 to 2019, that device would be it would be 20. So this device is 28 years old. So this device is 28 years old. So I can't believe it still works. And you can also see this. I got this. This was tested in System Test. I'm in Fire Alarm Test 9. So these are very cool devices, and they do look cool when they flash together. And the strobes on these things are not real too bright at all. So the strobes, this one flashes very slow, but not too bright. It's only 1.5 candela. I know it's hard to see, but in the meantime, let's reset the pull station so I don't waste any more time. Let's reset this. Acknowledge that, and so if you want to hear the long polarization a little bit better, I'm going to quickly acknowledge the panel after I activate Zone 2, and I will show you on the screen that I gave Zone 2 a name. And you'll guys, because it's going to be surprising, you'll just see that in just a second after I test it. So let's stick the screw in here, and let's test the smoke detector for Zone 2. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoops. That's not going to work. Sorry about that, folks. Bear with me here. Okay, let's give this another try. Second attempt. There we go. There it goes. As you could see, it does that long polarization for like 15 to 20 seconds. I'm not sure why, since it's a very cool device. I'm not sure. This thing does kind of have a mind of its own, but I'm not sure exactly what causes that long polarization at the very beginning before it goes into normal chiming. Since it's acting so weird, I'm not really sure why it does that. It just does. So, I think it has something to do with age, and I'm glad it still works and all that. And it works like normal, so... And it puts out a very quiet and pleasant sound, but when it's all the way up on high volume, it's a little bit loud. And it does have the same tone adjustments and the volume adjustments in the jumper that switches the thing from single stroke or vibrate. This is basically the same thing as your regular Wheelock CH-24 MCW, the multi-candela strobe version. I really like this version because it's really cool. I'm very happy to own one of these. It's a very cool device. Okay. Shut that up. Okay. As you can see, I gave Zone 2 a name. I named it No Smoking Area. So, basically, when you're in this area, never smoke. Because what the bigger priability is, guys, like when you're in a building, you should never smoke your cigarette in a building or vape or anything like that. Oh well. Well, this is pretty much basically all it is. So this type of message would get the point across, but it's very spectacular how these systems are named, and you can type the name in the description when you're installing a fire alarm system that's conventional or addressable. So that's basically all it is. So basically that's all it is. So my first time testing a Wheelock chime strobe on camera, but this will be in one of my fire alarm tests as well. But these will be recorded real soon. I will make a video of those one day if I have the time to do that. So yeah, so there you guys have it. So this is basically a peaceful system test, guys. So I just wanted to make it peaceful, but I do apologize. I do wanted to make a video of this thing, to be honest with you, because it's a very special device and all that. It's very special. Kind of very rare. Very happy to own one of these because this was pulled out of the hospital and all that. But I don't really want to tell you why it got pulled out of the hospital, because that's giving away personal information, so I'm trying not to break the rules, guys. So there you guys have it. I don't know why the chime strobe is acting so weird when it does that long polarization. So basically, enough of my talking. Let's go ahead and put a reset in the system. Yep. In the future, so you will see the new change in System Test 7. So this is Fire Alarm Test, this is System Test 6. I'm getting my names mixed up today. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting my names mixed up. So, well, guys, that was System Test 6. I hope you liked it. Hopefully you enjoyed that Wheelock chime strobe. I'm very happy to own a Wheelock chime strobe that's fully functional now, because my other one broke last year. I've showed it on camera before, but I never made a test video of it because the chime is broken. But the strobe still works, but I don't think I'm going to make a video of those. But this thing is fully operational, so I'm glad it works and all that with the chime strobe. I had to go through like 2 chime strobes, and this is my 3rd one, but I'm lucky to get this one for free. Along with this other stuff, I got all this stuff for free. So basically, guys, hopefully you enjoyed System Test 6. There will be more system tests in the future, and the new change will be in System Test 7. You can guess in the comments down below, but I will make for another request from Ben Lester. I will do the Spectre Alert Advance, horn strobe, and remote strobe, and some other tests. But I want to make System Test 7 my way for right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this system test, and I will see you guys in the next video. So take care.